Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account. We are in chapter 41. That is right, guys, already into 41. As you can see right there, guys, we want to build Awakened Thane. We put up the poll a little bit earlier. A lot of players were saying Thane. Taylene, unfortunately, doesn't seem to be used in a lot of different places, including the campaign. Celestial Tower does incredibly well, but Thane is who we are going to focus on. We've pulled a lot of cards, so if you've went through and did everything, guys, Winds of Change, of course, gave you your 10 emblem cards right there. Even going in here, the Disaster's Emergence, that gave you 10 cards as well if you got those out of here. And what is going on? Devin, we have another member for 4 months, Hippo supporter right off the bat. And I don't think I have my volume on. I'm going to have to turn the volume on here, guys. I hate doing it without the volume. It's very difficult to see, especially if we do get some chats and some sports. And another member, thank you, Devin, for joining us again. 4 months. Look at the cool little hippo that he has. Like I was saying, Disaster's Emergence, you get 10 more cards out of here. And then out of the current Voyage of Wonders, that is right, guys, the Rising Winds, you get 10 more cards out of here. So even though the Awakened Heroes are incredibly difficult to get, they have been giving us a lot of cards. So they have actually been giving us quite a few cards. We are already up to 155 time emblems. That is right, guys. I buy the time emblems every day. Absolutely, I prioritize buying the time emblems out of my, with my diamonds. That gives me the ability to actually go ahead and build these heroes. If you're not buying them, chances of getting them built is pretty much impossible. Even with the best RNG you could get in AFK Arena, you probably will not build them. And we do have 88 Stargazer Scrolls, guys. We have been getting these out of the King's Tower, out of all of the faction towers, guys. It's been incredible. So Domu Gaming is here. Tech, Magnus, Dark Lord as well. Dark Blaine made it to chapter 41. Very nice, Dark Blaine. First time on the stream. What's going on, Plant? Thank you for joining us. SP Taylene using Alna Greyborn and Leonardo da Vinci Raku. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to... I feel like eventually, Tony, that I'm going to have to build Awakened Taylene. The big thing is I borrow them. If you look at this, guys, BMO hooked us up this week. I have Taylene, I have Audrey in here, I have Frampton in here. BMO has been hooking us up with heroes that are completely maxed out, guys, which is awesome to see. And look at that. Adrian, we have another supporter, guys. That is already 2 members to the channel. Guys, thank you for all the love and support. We're going to get in here. We're going to do some summons. I have 129,000 diamonds. That is right, guys. We have 129,000 diamonds. So we are making a lot of progression. Borrowing heroes in here, guys, it is first come, first serve. For everybody who makes it onto the friends list, remember, 2 days you are off. We have a 1 day or 2 day waiting period, and then you're out. We have been building. So a lot of people had questions about Oku. Oku we built out last time. We need 1 single copy of Oku, and then Oku will be completely, will be ascended. We'll actually have Oku up to ascended. I have seen a lot of formations, guys, with Oku that has been working incredibly well when it comes to the Wilder Tower. It is one tower that we're pretty stuck in, but Oku I've seen in a lot of different formations. Same with Mishka. We did our engraving reset to actually build out Mishka. We got to build out her furniture a lot further. Same with Awakened Aziz. We need 2 more pieces of furniture, and Awakened Aziz will actually be built out as well. So we have a lot of heroes to build, guys. What's going on, Carol? We know we're building out Frampton. We know we're going to go now for Awakened Thane. And then everybody else, guys, we're just going to use those diamonds to go ahead and continue building out Frampton, build them out as much as we can. We got 1 copy. I think it was 1 single copy of Frampton last time. But I really do need him to continue within the Hypogen Tower. And Taylene would be really good within here, which we do have 2 copies already. Continuing to build out Taylene. She's going to be probably next, depending on what hero is coming. Now, a lot of heroes have said, or a lot of players have said that they think it is going to be a Mauler Awakened hero that is going to come next. I'm not exactly sure if they're literally just going to go down the line, but a lot of people are saying after the flop of Alero that a lot of the next Awakened hero is going to be a Mauler hero. So again, only time will tell exactly what we get out of there. What's going on, Poa? Also, guys, make sure I save the trial version. So the big reason why I saved the trial version of this is one, usually you will utilize the hero within the Misty Valley. And two, I want to save it to go ahead and push the Lightbearer Tower as much as I can. Bountiful Trials, guys, I was just doing this one right before I hopped on. Make sure you're doing this. Make sure you're getting your loot out of the Arena of Trials, as well as the Guild Trials, guys. The Guild Trials just gives you bonus diamonds. Getting 500 bonus diamonds is a free card if you're looking at the time emblems that you're pulling out of here every day. What's going on, Poa? And what's going on? Carol is here as well. All right, guys, let's get into the summon. So I have been pushing levels. Most of you know that I have been really focusing on power leveling. We're up to 550. That means in less than a month, guys, we have gained almost 30 levels. At this point, it is kind of crazy to gain levels. It's around 50,000. I think it's around 50,000 essence. 44.5 right there. It takes an incredible amount of time to get the essence. So how are we doing this, guys? The bounty board, we are doing everything to reset the bounty board. We are refreshing the store, getting essence out of here every single day. We are also focusing on the fast rewards. I am using this, I believe, 5 times a day or 7 times a day. Again, focusing everything that we have to build out and level. Guys, level are really, really the big focus right now. If you look at the level deficiencies, because we pushed into chapter 41, and I'm sure Dark Blaine has seen this the exact same, the levels are getting much higher. I mean, we're about, what, 150 right there. But every single stage that you go through, even if you look halfway through here, they're at 746. So now you're talking a 200 plus level deficiency. That is why. So last week, interesting enough, guys, what's going on, Raylan? One thing to notice from last week is last week we did this stage. We did 41-8 last week. This was at level 700. That is right, guys. The dynamic campaign continues to progress. So as more players go into chapter 41, as more players make more progression into 41, these levels actually go lower. So it has dropped 4 levels in this campaign stage since last week. What's going on, IMD2? This has dropped 4 levels from where we were last week. Yeah, the power increase is insane. Guys, look at the end of this. You're talking level 740 there. That is right, guys. That's what, 210 levels? 210 levels where I am. And unfortunately, we can't scroll up to see where the end of this is. But yeah, the power increase is absolutely insane. That is why we have so many players that are sitting right here, including Mickey. Big shout out to him. And there's Dark. Is that Dark Blaine? Dark Blaine right there. Definitely pushing more in here, guys. It's going to be kind of hard. The formation button, look at the very bottom of the options. I often put the lowest RC player. I've noticed that, Tony. So I noticed what Tony is talking about. Earlier today, we were going through a couple stages, and within the formation, they were actually the very lowest player right here. You can see ZREF right here, 600 million, 322, and then 280 right there. So the absolute, the very lowest power player, for some reason they put in the bottom. I definitely seen that, guys, and it was kind of weird to see. But let's go ahead and get in the summons, guys. We can continue chatting, going through here. So we got 2 more chests right here. Again, we are focusing on essence. They are the biggest thing that we're doing. So 31.5 right here with the essence. We have a couple stones. Elite stones, we have a few, guys. Fingers crossed, we have 12. That is right, guys. We have 12 right there. Boom. Let's see who we get. We got a copy of Drez. We got a copy of Walker. No Celestials or Hypogean, so unfortunately nothing on there. We have Sophia, we have Isabella, we have Ullard in there, and then we do have pretty much all of the heroes that you see within there are already completely maxed out. So kind of not the best summons in there, but we can add stars to Walker, guys. When do you unlock the auto battle? The auto battle, I believe, is chapter 20, what is it? 36? I think it's 36. If I remember, biggerish, I believe it is 26. You unlock it, or no, 36. 36, I believe it is where you do lock it out. Chapter 41, yes, is absolutely a challenge, guys. It's kind of crazy. Again, the level deficiency that we see in there. All right, so let's get into the summons. I'm going to start with the regular summons. Hopefully, we can pull a couple heroes. I want to pull Oku. Oku is who we're looking for. Yep, that's what I thought. I thought it was 36 that unlocked those auto battles. Because I know my free-to-play account is 35 and I don't have it unlocked. So I believe it is 36. All right, so we got 3 pulls here, guys. I am really hoping that we can get some companion points. Boom, we got a copy of Frampton. Look at that, guys. The hero we are looking for. We get him with the companion points. That is what we want to see, guys. That can save 50, 60, 70 Stargazer cards out of here. Pulling him with companion points is awesome. As much as I would like to see an Awakened hero, pulling him out of there is phenomenal. Guys, we just got a completely free copy of him, which is awesome. Awesome to see. What's going on, Raphael? Doing great. Been waiting for the stream, guys. Again, we've been building this the entire week. Hopefully we can get Oku in here, but no copies of him right there. 2 more summons, maybe an Awakened hero, maybe another Elite. And it is 1 more, which gives us Entendre. Entendre we have built out. We do have to get her engraving a little bit higher, but we are definitely building her out. All right, guys, so now we have Thane. So we're going to swap this to Thane. We're going to unlock him. We're going to pull a couple copies. We have 155 cards. Not only is this going to give us a copy of the Awakened Thane, but in addition, it is going to give us resources. It is going to be awesome, guys. The Temple of Time gives really, really good resources when you look at the probability. Getting red chests out of here, getting diamonds, getting emblems, cards, even down here with the Hero's Essence. It is really the very, very best loot that we have. Stargazer needs to be updated. What's going on, Alfredus? All right, guys, let's get into the summons here. So pull number 1, got some resources, got some red chests, got some cards. There we go, guys. There is Thane on our second pull. Very nice. We'll pick up our diamonds because that is our first copy of Awakened Thane. And look at that, guys. Lightbearer, Lightbearer, Lightbearer. We got triple Lightbearer. Look at that. Awesome. Triple Lightbearer cards right there. Love to see that. Some more Essence. Got some red chests, some more Essence. Hoping to gain a couple more levels in there. There we go, guys. Copy number 2, second Awakened one. A couple more Elite cards in here. I would love to see a double or a triple in here. Would be very cool. Got some more stones, some more Essence. There's another copy, guys. That's 3. I thought about that, Alfredus, but we get 2 cards a day. So over 30 days, I mean, we get 60 cards, not including if AFK Arena gives us any. That's the reason why we're going to build him out now. Kind of went through the pros and cons. I know for Lightbearer Tower and back-to-back Awakened heroes, guys. That's 4 copies. 4 copies with 150 cards of Awakened Thane. Look at the emblems we got in here. That is awesome. That is 4 copies already. Hoping maybe we could pull 1 more out of here. Got some more resources, some more Essence in there. We're almost to our cards. That's 5 copies, guys. 5 copies. And look at those, guys. We got some more red chests in there. We got some tier stones, which I love to see. But that is 5 copies. Remember, we only had, I think, 150 cards or 150 emblems. But that is 5 copies. That is awesome. Yeah, I buy the cards every day. So I do buy the monthly card, and then I also do buy the 500 diamonds with the card. So I get 2 cards a day. It looks pretty cool. I like how you have the faction accounts to build it. Yeah, I was thinking that, Devin, with the faction accounts, guys, I'm going to build them. We have a lot of powerful heroes on there. But look at it, guys. We have 88 cards, 129,000 diamonds, which is awesome. Need some tips and tricks for saving diamonds and saving scrolls. Best uses of diamonds. Honestly, Yusuf, until you get a lot of heroes, all the diamonds go into summons. Regular summons until you actually get far into the campaign. Further in, usually 3 heroes of each faction. And look at that, guys. Villy? I think Villy, we have another new subscriber, guys. We already got 2 members and we have another subscriber. If you're not sub, guys, we are almost to 25,000 subscribers. So it's absolutely crazy today. Again, 129,000. We are looking for Frampton. We pulled another copy already, so we have 2 copies. What's going on? Gamer PS4. And Dave is here as well from Florida. I heard it is hot as heck right now in Florida. All right, guys. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we are going to get some copies of Frampton. And of course, we already have a lot of our resources full in there. But I'm hoping, and look at that. Wolfie Wild Fang, another new subscriber. Thank you guys for the sub. Come on, Frampton. We got a Wilder card right there. Again, that could be Oku. We are still looking for the copies of Oku. And there is Frampton, guys. So we already have him at Elite Plus. One more, and we can take him up to Legendary. We need a good pull. We need 2 or 3 copies of him or some back-to-back copies to really build him out as fast as we need. Now, Frampton is a hero, guys, that you do have to build out. He does take a considerable investment to build out, but with a lot of our heroes, guys, it takes time. There's not any speed, and there we go, guys. Another copy of Frampton right there. There are in back-to-back copies. Yes, that's what we need, guys. I want to get him at least to Mythic, if not a little bit higher, because if we can do that, we can build out that signature item. We are going to need more red chests. I know we're lacking on those a little bit. Look at that double Mauler card right there. I would like to see at least 2 more copies of him, or the diamonds, guys. I would love to see the diamonds. There we go, guys. Another copy of Frampton. We still have 84,000 diamonds left. That is awesome. Yeah, burning through the diamonds, Ricardo. They go quick. They honestly, the diamonds in the Stargazer, guys, it's just a dump of diamonds in here. There we go. Another Mauler card right there. And look at that. Another Vito, another subscriber. Thank you for the sub. We are getting there. How many retries do you consider you're stuck on a chapter? Alex, it really depends. Stuck on a stage, I would probably say about 400 is average for being stuck on a stage. And at that point, I would say you're pretty stuck. There we go, guys. Another copy of Frampton. We still have 49,000 diamonds and a Mauler card and a Lightbearer card. Again, I'm hoping one of those cards are going to be Oku, so we can actually build him out to Ascended. Frampton again, guys. Wow, this is awesome. Awesome, awesome with the pulls on here. This is why I save everything for the streams, guys. And another copy. That is it, guys. You thought the Thane rates were amazing. Look at Frampton dropping like candy in here. That is incredible. That is a lot of copies of that hero, guys. I'm not even sure at this point how many we have. There's another one just like that. We got some more essence. We're going to be able to build out a lot of Frampton, which is going to be incredible. There's another one, guys. We still have one more summon in here. I'm not even sure. I want Javid to check out the rates on Frampton in here. Final pull gives us just some more resources. That is insane, guys. That is crazy. Yeah. Lilith blessed us with the luck today, guys. That is probably, look at that. Look at that. We had one copy. Guys, we had one. Look at that. 2, 4, 5, 10, 11 copies of Frampton. We just pulled out of there. Again, that is insane, guys. 129,000 diamonds, 88 cards. We pulled that many copies of Frampton. That is a way to build a hero. That is incredible, guys. We started today with one copy. We had one single copy. And just with those diamonds, there he is at Mythic. That unlocks a signature item. That takes him to Mythic Plus. And then we are what? We're 3 copies away from him being Ascended. Look at that. Incredible, guys. That went from went from one copy to almost entirely building him out in one single session. That's awesome. Yeah, the luck. We got to do furniture here in a minute, guys. We'll build them up. Again, red chests, I know I need. I am super, super short on red chests. We just used a ton of them to get Oku to that plus 30 signature item. So we are going to have to continue to build all these out. There we go, 25. So we got up to 26. Not too bad. So Mythic plus 26, definitely getting a pretty solid build out. I believe with furniture, we already have one piece. We do have one piece of him. What's a VIP level? We are on VIP 15 as of right now, guys. Still have 209,000, which if you look at the total points, what we spend, getting to 16 will probably be another 2 to 3 years with what we currently spend, which is kind of crazy. It would be an incredible amount of time, but we want to use up all of our resources here. We'll gain a couple more levels before we get into the campaign. So here, 5 cards. We got, look at that, Hodgkin and Oden and a lot of food. Hoping we see this copy of Oku right here. It is, oh, no copy of Oku. That's okay, guys. 8 days, we got to reset, and then we'll be able to actually just get him out of the desired summons. We have one more to get for Thisu, and he will be ascended as well. Alero, we're not building as of right now. I'm kind of on the fence with him, but Alero is definitely pretty close. I know here we could probably build up Frampton just a little bit higher with those 28, but we will definitely get him done, guys. There's no doubt in my mind we will get him done. He's at plus 27 right now. Just going to take some time, guys. And another new subscriber, Sergio, thank you for subbing to the channel. All right, so we'll collect these up again. These cap pretty quick, and I'm not sure exactly why they do the cap on them. It doesn't seem to really make much sense. Just let them store up in the bag past 99, just even taking it to 999. But we got a lot of luck, guys. A lot of luck, guys. Thank you for letting me build out these heroes. And look at that. In the same time that we build Thane, we get the regular Thane to 5 stars. That's right. He is maxed out to 5 stars. Yeah, the Mauler stones are kind of crazy. And there we go. So we'll build up Thane. Got him Legendary Plus. Again, we need one more copy and we can take him up to Mythic. And we need red chests again. It is right back to just getting him built again. When I got Aldura's Artifacts Fragment, yes, this is one of my biggest income is selling all of these fragments, guys. I sell them every single day to make sure I have enough money to enchant gear, things of that nature. I don't keep any of them. It is a really, really good gold income. So Elder Tree will level it up a little bit higher. 132 there, 118, 99 right there. So definitely getting the Elder Tree pretty well built. Then the Resonating Crystal, guys, we're gaining one more level, 551 already. And we were at 5, I think 32 or 22. It might have been 22, 23. So about 30 levels we have gained, which is incredible. Is Mortis worth the E30? He is, Dave. The big thing is how he's quite a bit ways down the list, the requirement to build. The E30 on him does work incredibly well, but again, he's far down the list. And what's going on? We have another new subscriber. Didn't even see Cheeseball subbed. Thank you for subbing to the channel, guys. 27,000 Pokecoins. That's right. We have no one to add as of right now, but the workshop we will continue. So Frampton's already in there. We have one piece for him. Mishka we want to max out. Zephyriel we want to max out. We have so many heroes in here that we absolutely have to max out, including Frampton, guys. Baden's at 3 of 9. He's actually used in a couple different formations. Cursed Realm, Twisted Realm formations. So we're going to continue to just build out these heroes. Guild member got Thane, +1 with 200 cards. I've seen some extra major that have been some incredible pulls. I've seen a guildie triple pull Thane. So he actually got Thane unlocked, plus 2 more copies right off the bat. Zephyriel and Mishka right there, which is nice. Generally, yes, dust will always be. Yes. So Niles, I run, or Bloody, should I use all my resources on Dust? Yes. So I run 8 different accounts. Most of you know I do have 8 different accounts. Dust on every single one of them. Every single account that I have is in need of dust. I need dust on every one of them. There we go, guys. Copy for Aziz. We need one more, and he will be 9 of 9 furniture, which is going to be awesome. If we get the card here, I'm going to use what we got on the table. There's another copy for Hodgkin. So that gives us 1 card on the table. Let's equip, but that takes Zephyriel up to 3 of 9. Very nice. And then it does take Aziz, take Hodgkin up. He needs 2 more. Takes Mishka up a little bit higher. Then, of course, we have Aziz. That is almost completely maxed out. I'm going to use this 1 card on the table to build out Aziz. There we go. So that will take him to 9 of 9, guys, which pretty much in my book maxes him out. We have the plus 30 signature item. We have the 9 of 9 furniture. We also have the plus 60 engraving on him, which means he, and again, in my book, is pretty much maxed out. All right, so we're going to drop him out. And I'm going to put, I was kind of thinking back, because a lot of heroes, see Wukong we do still use, but we're going to have to drop Thane in here. We're going to have to put, not that Thane, let's get the other Thane. We'll get the Awakened version of Thane, because we know we're going to use every single card, every single week to build out Thane. Getting him built again with the furniture, with the signature items, and with the engraving unlocks all of his abilities, which is exactly where we want to be, just like with Aziz. Super, super strong to build those heroes out, which you have to, guys. If you're spending the time and effort getting the Awakened heroes, you have to build them out. Who should I build next? Zolrath or Aziz? I would build Zolrath. Honestly, John, Zolrath is used in an incredible amount of spaces. In Zolrath, if you've seen the video that I just did, Zolrath is used a lot in the campaign. Zolrath is also used in the Infernal Fortress. I did the plus 30 engraving on him. Not only does the engraving do an incredible amount of damage, this 9 of 9 furniture does a lot of damage as well. This boosts his attack rating up another 10%, and his attack rating goes up faster. It's really strong, guys. He is really strong. Giancarlos, what's going on? And Tragic is here as well. Do you think they should do an Awakened Hero swap scroll at some point? Such a big investment. The Bears Chen, they could. I think when it comes to a lot of different things in AFK Arena, I really feel like they need to give us more options, I guess. By more options, I mean the ability to swap furniture, the ability to swap heroes like swap scrolls, the ability to reset heroes. With the amount of heroes that we have right now, there is an absolute incredible amount of heroes that I feel they need to give us the ability to get rid of some of the older heroes that no one uses, honestly. Who to tier 4 next, Raku or Zolrath? Hyatt, honestly, both of them would do really well. I like Zolrath because I do use Zolrath in a lot of different formations. That's the reason I started the tier 4 on there. But both of them will do incredibly well. And the tier 4 is not, it's not a game changer, guys. If you keep every hero you have with tier 3, tier 4 is going to give a little bit more attack. You can see 1 physical pierce there. It's not going to make or break a formation by any means. Putting the tier 4 gear versus the tier 3 gear, it's a little bump, just like going tier 1, tier 2 to tier 3, so on and so forth. It's a little more bump just in the damage, but again, it's going to be the RNG of going through and trying out these stages that is really going to make the difference. Because again, guys, if you go through and you don't complete a stage, it's usually not because you didn't have a tier 4 item on a hero, anything of that nature. It's usually just for the simple fact that the RNG, it is really just the RNG factor. I have to make sure, guys, going through here that all of the heroes are here. Sometimes I got the red notification. Sometimes I have actually not gotten the red notification, so it actually comes up blank. But auto battle, and that's it, guys. Setting the formations in this now is incredibly, incredibly easy. You really just set it and forget it. You can make an incredible amount of progression through here with the RNG factor of going through. This sets the artifacts, it sets your team comps. You just have to ensure, again, that you have the heroes. That is really the big thing, guys. Where do you get a lot of Stargazer cards? Giancarlos, it is the towers. Guys, you have 4 faction towers. You have the Celestial Tower. You have the Hypogean Tower. You have 6 towers right there, guys, that every single one of those towers give Stargazer cards. That is why I said do push and push and push and push those towers, guys. It is incredible. You got 2 more pulls for Frampton. Yeah, we can do another summon for Frampton. You have to push the towers, guys. The faction towers are probably one of the biggest thing that I feel a lot of players just overlook. But again, it is the place where you are going to get the most benefit for making progression. And if you're to the stage where you can actually just auto battle, it's very easy. It is very easy to get through there, especially borrowing heroes. So if you are physically stuck within the tower, you can't make any more progression. Merc heroes. Merc heroes in there do incredible. I merc every single week. You can see, again, the heroes that I borrowed from BMO. Those are the heroes that I utilize to actually push progression within the tower. Because my celestial heroes, I need more damage. I don't have Awakened Taylene. I do not have Audrey. A lot of the damage heroes I'm missing. So I actually need those. Who else would you save? Plus 30 SI with dimensional emblems for? From the lab, Arthur, Ainz, Albedo, Merlin, Leonardo are all at plus 30. Honestly, I would save them. If you have Albedo, you have Ainz, you have Merlin, you have Leonardo, you have Arthur. Ezio will do well with the plus 30. Yeah, Ezio, good choice for PvP. Ezio will do well. Same with the Prince of Persia. Darren, what I do specifically is I would look at what heroes you're utilizing, and that's really the big thing. So if you're running Ezio and you don't run Prince of Persia, me personally, I usually run Prince of Persia through everything. I don't really use Ezio for that much, but Prince of Persia, on the other hand, I use the Prince Prince of Persia. I use the Prince of Persia for just about everything, which is incredibly important having that hero specifically built. What's going on, Foley? Chris is here as well. Thank you guys for joining me. Just drinking my Sunday morning coffee. You can see here, guys, we're almost to 150 level deficiencies. This is one reason why I hate Zolrath. Guys, when you get to these stages, Zolrath is just absolutely diabolical to deal with, because even if the RNG gods do work and you finish the stage, you have to finish it more than once, because of course Zolrath comes right back and he resets, which again, I completely hate. It's very difficult to deal with Zolrath. To be honest, new players now are breezing out stages. When I was a newbie, my carry was Savius and Chimera. Ergo, that's exactly how they built it. So with AFK Arena, I think it was about probably a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, they did dynamic campaign stages, which is the reason why we see such a far level deficiency here. As more players progress in AFK Arena, the stages get easier. It's by design. Even looking on my 2019 race account, I know we haven't updated that in a little bit. I'm actually going to do it later today. The 2019 race account, we are in chapter 20. I'm about halfway through chapter 20, and we're a couple weeks in. That is it, guys. Within the last couple weeks, we've actually done an incredible amount of progression on there. And it's worked out really, really well. I don't know if we're going to be able to get Cirrus down here without running out of time, but we'll get this one done. Are you going to do E100 on any champ? Fully, I will not. So the logic behind that is to do engraving 100 on there, it costs 3 other heroes getting to a plus 60. So when you look at the tier list and the heroes that I want to get to plus 60, let's say I even did, I did take a hero to the E100 like Ainz or Lucretia. The benefit is not there. It is so incredibly expensive to build those heroes out to the plus 100. In my opinion, guys, by any means, it is not worth it. It is just super expensive. Look at this, guys. Oden, of course, destroys with damage. Again, RNG factor in here. We need Mishka to get that 9 of 9 furniture, but it's coming. It is coming pretty soon, guys. Iran dies very quick, but Queen with the lockout. I love Queen with the lockout, but Oden has to stay alive. Tips about the campaign. Giancarlos, honestly, when you're pushing in the campaign, there's a point where you actually start building a lot of team comps and building the meta team comps. You'll see that when you're going through the campaign, when you start early, it's all about the heroes you have. That is really the big thing. It is just all about the heroes you possess. But as you start getting into, I'd say probably chapter 25, 28, about there, it starts becoming a lot more prevalent about the meta comps that work together. So heroes within AFK Arena have a very unique synergy between them. And that is where you actually start focusing all of your time and effort, is building out heroes to kind of their viability or their strengths. There comes a point where you have to build out heroes to work together. Just like the 5-pole guys with Skarath and Iran together, have to absolutely have them together or the 5-pole doesn't work. Just like you see with the Charmazard, if you have Mahira and Khazard, if you don't have those heroes together, they do not work. They do not work like they're supposed to. And that's, again, where a lot of players kind of miss out, is if you're not building those formations early, you're going to miss out on those heroes, guys. You're going to miss out on everything in there, which here's Ullard, guys. You can see, oh, Dangers keeps teleporting him. He was immune, and now he just gets teleported right off of the map. I'm not even sure if we can get through the shield in this 28 seconds. Look at the shield that Ullard does. And it's just a cheesy part. He blocks everything. Look at how cheesy that was. Ullard just blocking everything. When do I think they'll add tier 5 gear? I think tier 5 gear is going to be a long ways away. So tier 3, tier 4 gear actually went in the game probably about a year and a half ago. Through data mining, they found all of the tier gear that was in there. The tier 3 and tier 2, again, have been in there for about a year. We've seen it in there for quite a bit. But it finally got to the point where they added it in. Because, again, for a majority of time, it wasn't in the game. It was in the data files, but it was never into the game. Mishka needs 9 of 9 to work. It'll work, Chris, without the 9 of 9. It'll just take some time. It will just take some time. Because I know when the wolves go down, she will ult. But just like we've seen with Ullard, if it was a different target up, we can win this. Again, it'll just take some time. What's going on, Silent Killer? Is there a site where you can check others' accounts? Christian, you can, kind of. So AFK Arena Helper, you can upload team comps and everything in there, but checking their actual accounts, you cannot. Unfortunately, you cannot just pull up another player's account. They do keep a little bit of it kind of blocked. But again, a lot of formations, different people use in different places. AFK Helper has a lot of those formations up there that do work. Let me see. What is the optimal build for Mishka? Should I all out engraving? Yes, guys. So Mishka really has two pivotal points that she does well. The first one is the 9 of 9 furniture. This 9 of 9 furniture, guys, if she loses a wolf, she will replenish her energy, so she will ult. Attack goes up, attack speed goes up. Super strong there. The second one, of course, is the plus 60. All allied heroes receive healing and are shielded. Again, super, super tough with both of those. I wanted to look here at Iran. I know running the call on him does well, but we know he's dying super fast. So putting the Shroud on here can actually give him a touch of survivability because he's actually going to be blocked at the beginning. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we'll definitely use it to see. Is like all no, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Chris. Again, we'll try to go through here on a couple stages. I know it's incredibly difficult, especially not having a hero like Mishka built. I'm not sure if we could swap another formation. Let's see what else we got. This one I love, guys, and one of the biggest heroes that I feel that a lot of players overlook is Brutus, guys. Brutus is an absolute dynamic hero with the immunity shield that he possesses is the reason why so many players progress within the campaign. Brutus is a hero, guys, that is incredible. Do not overlook Brutus by any means. The immunity shield, again, that he possesses. Look at, he's holding Belinda, he's holding Damon right here. Through that whole entire time, he was just locking down the targets. Even at Elite Plus, Brutus will do the exact same. Brutus will lock down formations super fast, which is crazy, crazy effective in there. Is building Awakened Thane guarantee for PvP? Guaranteed wins. So Awakened Thane, they're using in PvP and they're using it against Eins. When you get into PvP Kraken and you have multiple teams, it's either you're going to have Thane and be able to actually compete with the heroes that have Thane, or if you don't have Thane, you're going to lose every time. You're going to lose to Thane. It's kind of a tough trade-off between those two, but essentially that's what's going to happen. Either you're going to have the opportunity to go ahead and win because you have the Awakened Thane, or you're just going to lose to Awakened Thane every time. So it's sad, but it's unfortunately completely true when it comes to, again, those specific heroes. E6, yeah. Mishka works well without the furniture, but again, guys, if the wolves die, just like we see right there, triggering her ultimate ability is very, very strong. I'm not sure if we could swap in a hero even like Frampton, just because of his sheer strength within here. He does actually work in a couple different formations. I'm not sure if Taylene, I know a lot of players have actually used Taylene within this formation too, which again is kind of interesting. I never thought using Taylene in a formation like this, but again, a lot of players have said Taylene with the 5-pull works incredibly well. A bunch of different variations that I've seen that work well. And again, Queen comes with a lot of RNG too. Mishka's healing and shielding is more important than the 9 of 9. She just isn't the main DPS. What's going on, Fat Fam? Both of mine got Mishka E60. Yeah, Mishka, guys, 30960 is really, really important. Exactly. Like Chris said right there, it is for the crowd control aspect because she will actually ult. And that's the big thing, guys, is Mishka's ults, with having her built to that 9 of 9 furniture, it gives her 2 ults. It'll give her additional 2 ults when the wolves die. Right now, guys, if the wolves die, they're not really doing much. You can see the wolves even in the back right there. Dying out pretty quick. And then our final one, of course, is this, which is a bear, guys. The Pippa Teleport Thorin Cheese. But I think with the level deficiencies, guys, we might have an opportunity to actually get this one down because we're at a pretty decent level deficiency. What's going on, Mark? Is Shamira a bad hero in later parts of the game? Matthias, she doesn't work. So the thing with Shamira, guys, is Shamira does consistent damage. So when she ults, she will put out an incredible amount of damage. The thing is, it is very slow, consistent damage, and the damage isn't high enough to overcome level deficiencies, and the damage is not high enough to overcome healing. So once you start getting to the point of a lot of heroes having high healing, you will never get past the high healing. You can't. You won't have the ability to. Who should I build mid to end game? There's a lot to build. There's honestly, any of the heroes that I'm using here are kind of the meta formations. A lot of these heroes, guys, are the ones that you want to build out. Who should I stargaze for after Khazard? Who do you have built, Mark? That's a good question, is who do you already have built? There are a lot of heroes to build within the Stargazer. Yeah, if you have Lucretia built, if you have Khazard built, if you have Zoreth built, there's a lot of heroes you definitely want to build out of there. What's going on, Rakan? Again, guys, the Thorin Cheese here is just super RNG, just like we've seen. Eins to Engraving 80, or Aziz to 60, Scarlet to 60, a Star to 60. Honestly, out of all of those, I would absolutely prioritize, guys. If you've seen the Temporal Rift guide, if you've seen any of my guides recently, Scarlet. I cannot stress enough the absolute incredible amount of damage that Scarlet puts out. You have to have her for the Twisted Realm. You have to have her for the Cursed Realm, the Lightbearer Tower. A lot of players are also running Scarlet within the campaign. Absolutely, guys, Scarlet is the build out. Just like in the past where we built Grez, and we built Grez as soon as we could, as fast as we could. Scarlet is the exact same thing. Build out Scarlet, guys. Scarlet works incredibly well. Do you think that the monkey is trash too? Wukong does well, but only in one single place, guys, and that is the Celestial Tower. That's because you don't have any other heroes. You're pretty limited, Paradox, to the tanks that you have within there, which is the reason why so many players do run Wukong in there. It is your minimum. You have minimum heroes. He's hard to kill, especially when he's crowd controlled. He duplicates the form, but overall, Wukong isn't used anywhere, absolutely nowhere, which is kind of unfortunate. I have Alna, Lucretia, Mahira built currently, stargazing for Khazard. Yeah, once you have Khazard built out, I would build out the twins a little bit. I would build out Mortis a little bit. And then you start getting into some of the other heroes like Zafriel, a couple other heroes that are going to help with progression in the tower. It is kind of where you'd go from there. Am I going to play Dislight? So, Joshua, that's a very interesting question. I've studied, so when I went to college, I actually studied Greek mythology. And when I looked at Dislike kind of adds in EDM music with an RPG, with a like an Egyptian mythological Greek mythology. It seems like it is going to be a super unique game. I am definitely going to play Dislike. I want to see what it's about. I want to see exactly how they built the game. And again, most of you know, guys, I only play RPGs. RPGs are really the only games that I play. I love role-playing games. I've played them my entire life, even going back to original Final Fantasy games, everything of that nature. I will definitely try out Dislike, and I will play it on here. I'll create some videos around it, see exactly what it is. I love Greek mythology. If you guys have seen like Moon Knight on the Disney Plus, very cool Marvel creation around, again, the Egyptian mythology, the Greek mythology, things of that nature. It looks like it is pretty cool. I will definitely try it out. Yeah, absolutely lost. Scarlet destroys the Lightbearer Tower. Does Scarlet need plus 30 or is 209 enough? So Curtis, Scarlet needs to be built out entirely. Plus 30 signature item, 9 of 9 furniture, plus 60 engraving. The reason for that is the ability to push within the Twisted Realm, where you have heroes that are doing, a million, 100 million. We have max out Scarlet that's doing 2.5 trillion damage. Scarlet has to be built. So the further that you build Scarlet, the faster you're going to progress within the Cursed Realm. The further that you progress within that Cursed Realm, the more essence you're going to get, the more loot you're going to pull out of it, allowing you to progress further within AFK Arena. So again, it's kind of a trade-off, but it's, in my opinion, it is well worth it to build out Scarlet. Twins Mortis, yeah, Helos does amazing. He is such a very unique hero that they added in here. Biggest fail in my life, it took me until chapter 38 to notice that I need a Lucretia. The question is, what is the minimum? Lucretia is another hero, Furry Fluff, that has to be built. She has to be built out in her entirety. Plus 30 signature item is incredibly strong on her. It is what boosts the attack rating. 9 of 9 furniture is what adds the permanent part of the damage she puts out. So again, another part that you definitely have to build out. Plus 60 engraving amplifies the damage that she's already getting, which is super strong. It is really the combination of all the three that you have to build out. Should I start building Alna for my second team or summon for the 4th faction hero? I'm in chapter 31. 31, Lucifer, I would start building out Alna. At that point, you probably already have Grez built, so Alna-Grez combination is the one you're going to be looking at as of right now. The Alna-Grez combination, even if your back row is a little bit different, you can make it work in a couple different ways, but definitely going to build that hero out, guys. Look at this. Can we do it? Oh, so close. Thor and cheese almost worked. Do I think the next dimensional character will be from a famous anime? Paradox, I think so. So We know from the live stream that we did with AFK Arena, that we did with Lilith Games, they said they're doing one more collaboration at a minimum. That is right, guys. At a minimum, they said they are going to do one more collaboration. So we could see one more collaboration. We could possibly see two more collaborations, which again would be a pretty cool thing. But we're going to have to see exactly what it is. What's going on, Peter? I wonder what Alna's skin is. I don't think Alna has a skin yet. They might do one, but I think the next hero will be a Hypogen. Yeah, so Dolly has been talking, Chris, about a hero that was imprisoned by the Hypogens, which again is kind of interesting. So I don't know. I don't know if the Hypogens would imprison their own. I think it's going to be either a Celestial hero. I don't know though, because I'm kind of on the fence with both of them, because they said it is a hero, I believe, that the Hypogens imprisoned. So this is in reference to legendary copies of Awakened Hero. So as Aziz can be useful in controlled banishment, can Thane's Wind Veil be good for something like an opening ult from Scarlet or Ainz? Yes, Panda Bites. It does work well. Remember, Awakened Thane gives the Wind Shear ability, which is the damage amplification. So you're going to have Scarlet and you're going to have Ainz doing a lot more damage right off of the bat because of the realm effects that they possess. That is the reason why we've seen some players using those heroes within those comps. I really feel as more people get Awakened Thane built, you'll see it in more formations. You'll see it built out a little bit more. You'll see it in more formations. It's just going to take time. I've only gotten Aziz from a lucky pull. Should I go for him or change to Talene or Thane? So the big thing with Aziz, guys, Aziz is a hero that will work incredibly well just having one copy. Having one copy of Aziz will provide the crowd control effects that he does. Again, if you're building out, him out for damage, survivability, things of that nature, it works well. But the only thing you do need from Awakened Aziz is one single copy to do the crowd control. That's what people use it for. We've seen it used in a lot of different formations. And again, that's where a lot of places and a lot of people have used it for. What's going on, Conan? Yeah, it is a little bit late, guys. Again, if you're not subbed to the channel, we are almost to 25,000. That is right, guys, 25,000 subscribers. I think today we've picked up 6 subscribers, 7 subscribers, and 2 new members, which is absolutely crazy. But it is cool to see all the love and support, guys. I absolutely love it. I think the next Awakened hero will be a Mauler. Now, Peter, that is what a lot of people have said. So again, if you're on Discord, if you're on Reddit, if you're on different AFK Arena forums, a lot of players have said that an Awakened Mauler hero is going to be the next hero. But who's it going to be? It is going to be the interesting part to see. Do you think that Awakened Thane will be meta in the Cursed Realm? Now, Night Vision, I thought about that. The big thing is most of the players, like most of my guildies, are pretty heavy whales. They already have Thane maxed out. They already have him at 5 stars, already have the engraving maxed out, everything like that. And Night Vision, they're not using them. They're not using them right now within the Cursed Realm. We're not seeing them within the Twisted Realm either. So as of right now, I think no, that Awakened Thane is not doing enough damage within those formations. Because remember, one of the big triggers of Awakened Thane is for him to kill a hero. Well, when it comes to boss comps, he can't kill a hero. So that's going to be an interesting part of the dynamic of him. Because if he does damage to the hero, kills the hero, he'll actually teleport to another hero to do a lot of damage on there. Which again, we're not seeing because he can't kill the boss. It might be K-Sauce. Honestly, I hope it's not K-Sauce. I hope it's Brutus. I would love to see Awaken Brutus, which would be cool. Which would be awesome. K-Sauce, I feel like they're just going to build a new hero, and I don't know how it's going to feed into the story, but been stuck for ages at the Hypogen Tower with the Thorn and Flora comp. Yes. Philgans, it's incredibly hard. I have been stuck in the same spot with my Celestial Tower forever. And what's going on, Paradox? Thank you for the super chat, guys. Look at the cute little bye-bye. Have a good day, Paradox, if you are leaving. I love the little the little fox down there in the bottom. That is very, very cute. Like I was saying, yeah, Nemisu would be good. Brutus would be good. A lot of heroes, I don't know, a lot of Mauler heroes like K-Sauce, I feel like he isn't going to be the one. He isn't going to be the one. Yeah, Awakened Chicken, if they did Awakened Skarath, I think it would be interesting to see. Again, there's a couple of heroes in there I would love to see, but I feel like on the fence. Do you think Awakened Tailene should heal? Yes. I think she should have. I know she has the shielding, but I feel like they just made a new hero, which kind of sucks. But I feel like with the Awakened Tailene, with changing her class, with changing all of that, I feel like they literally just made another hero and a new hero. What's going on, guys? Another subscriber, Eduardo. Thank you for subbing to the channel. That's why a lot of players were surprised where, Thane or Tailene was support Celestial and they moved her to tank Celestial. They just made a new hero. That was kind of the crappy part, is they just essentially made a new hero, which I think they should have kept her the same. It would have been a lot cooler to see, in my opinion. They should put Diamond Pull on Awakened Heroes like on the Stargazer. Yeah, Silent Killer. That's why I said before, buy the cards. Guys, every single day, make sure you are buying the cards. You're kind of prepaying for your Stargazer pulls when you're building the Awakened Heroes. So even though it doesn't have the diamond pulls, if you're buying one card, if you're spending your 500 diamonds every single day, Silent Killer, you are going to get the exact same amount of pulls as if you were just burning your diamonds within the Temple of Time itself, which it's a solid trade-off. You just have to do it. You have to buy them, honestly. Yes, arena tickets, guys. I hate the arena tickets. Sono Rez, look at that. A member for 21 months. I think Sono Rez was actually the first member that I had. I think he was the very first member that I had to the channel, which is awesome, guys. 21 months. That is incredible. And Sono Rez is here. Even though he hasn't said anything, he is here with his golden hippo in there. Very, very cool to see. Yes, arena tickets need to be taken out. I absolutely agree with that. The Stargazer overall needs a rework, just like the Thorn Cheese, guys. This is the reason why I hate the Thorn Cheese. This is it in its entirety, guys. I hate using the Thorn Cheese. Right here we have the Ainz comp, we have Lucretia, we have Mahira, we have Damon in there, and then Mishka. I wonder, you know what? Let's use this one. I know it's going to reset it, but I think the Mishka formation, without having her built, we're not going to be able to get through there. We'll try it. It's the auto battle. Again, guys, probably the absolute best feature in AFK Arena is the auto battling feature. To sit here and just click and click and click and click and click and click drives me insane. After a certain amount of time, it just gets tedious. The game loses a lot of the fun aspect of it, and it just kind of gets tedious. I'm so sad about missing out on Ainz and only getting Albedo. Go ahead and garrison Ainz. After your 6th time, Ainz is guaranteed. You get a free Ainz. Ainz, guys, out of the garrison, honestly, it is the biggest hero that you want to get. Absolutely the biggest hero you want to get. And Avion Fox, thank you for the sub. That's 10, guys. That is 10 subscribers. Let me look back. We got super chats. We got 3 new members, and we got 10 subscribers. That was the goal for today's stream. Sono Rez, you missed the polls, guys. We got, I believe, 10 copies of Frampton, which is absolutely insane. I have the day off, so you got you and playing the Apex stream. We pulled 10 copies. We pulled 10 copies, guys, of Frampton. Absolute insanity. Is Kelthar a good DPS? Because I love Kelthar and I have him ascended with 1 star. Kelthar does do an incredible amount of DPS. The big thing with Kelthar, guys, is when you're building him out, he will do incredibly well, even when he dies. That's really the big caveat to Kelthar, is Kelthar will do well, even when he's dead. So most players do run Kelthar within the formation with Thorin. When Kelthar dies, if you have Kelthar built, he will do more damage. And that's exactly what a lot of players do rely on him or utilize him for, is the damage that he deals even after he dies. Yes, we had 129,000 diamonds on 20 or 88 Stargazer cards, and we pulled 10 copies. We are 3 copies short. We only had 1. So we pulled that many copies of him though, which is absolutely insane. We need 3 copies and he will be ascended. I'm afraid if they do Awaken Brutus, they will DC his damage immunity. I think with the Awakened Brutus, they would do that. Honestly, I do think they would get away with the immunity. But Brutus that's what he's known for, guys. The immunity that Brutus possesses is exactly what he's known for, and why people build him out. Should be Brutus, since he was the one fighting with Thane that he lost his arm to. We got Awakened Thane. I know. We thought Brutus, that's what a lot of people crack and crunch. Your logic is sound right there. So looking at the storyline, a lot of people are saying we're going to get the Awakened Brutus because of the storyline. We're going to get the Awakened Baden, and we're going to get the Awakened Respin. Which again, Respin has the power to make the Awakened heroes. Again, going to be interesting to see exactly how that plays out within those formations. But that's what a lot of people are saying, again, on different servers. Is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy to see exactly who they come out with these Awakened heroes, and exactly how much it changes. I mean, how much it's going to affect AFK Arena. And the Awakened heroes, guys, even though they are really expensive, just take time. I mean, honestly, they take time. There's no race to build any hero in AFK Arena. I don't even know any of the Awakened heroes that are meta in a ton of formations. Just build them over time. That's it. So pick and choose who you want to build. Just like within mine, I didn't build Alero. I didn't build a couple different heroes just because of the picking and choosing what heroes to build. That's really the only way you're going to do it, and you're going to get them built eventually. But it works. What are my thoughts on Prince? Prince is amazing because of the crowd control, guys. Prince can chain crowd control like crazy. He is probably one of the strongest crowd control heroes we have in AFK Arena because he ults super, super fast. I like Prince a lot. I use Prince ever since he's been released. I've used Prince. I've used Prince a lot more than Ezio because of the crowd control factor that he brings, guys. It's incredible. Incredibly strong. Here we go. We got Rowan versus Gwen up top. We should be able to get this one down with some stuns. There we go, guys. RNG got it done. What do I think about the new dimensional? The newest one, Leonardo. Leonardo, 100%, guys. Leonardo is incredibly broken. Build Da Vinci, using him in a bunch of different formations, works incredible. You do have to build him out. Do you think it is worth buying the time cards for 500 diamonds? Yes. Daniel, if you ever want an opportunity to build out Awakened Hero, you have to buy them. That's it. Essentially, what you're doing is, instead of getting Stargazer cards, you're getting time emblems. Stargazer cards are 500 gold for one Stargazer card. One time emblem is 500 gold for a time emblem. So essentially what you're doing is you're pre-buying your Stargazer. You're pre-buying your Stargazer cards. There it is, guys. Took a little bit of time. 41-8 is complete. That is right, guys. 41-9, making some more progression in here. But guys, that will do it for today's stream. Again, if you haven't subbed to the channel, go ahead and sub. We're almost to 25,000. We are so close to 25,000 subscribers already, which is absolutely crazy. So we built, look at this, guys. I am super, super impressed. Look at that. We had one copy of Frampton. We had one. We used our diamonds. We built him to Mythic Plus, almost with the signature item built out, which is incredible. And look at that. Another supporter, guys. That is four supporters, which is crazy, guys. Thank you for all the love and support on there. But we built out Frampton like crazy, which I love, guys. That is so very, very cool to see. Regular summons didn't get too many, but we also did get Thane. We need one more copy, and Thane will already be at Mythic. Again, we're going to focus every single one. We're going to focus every single card on Thane. He is going to be the one we're going to pull. Stargazer, I know we said we had one more pull in here, which we do. Let's see if it can be Frampton, guys. Nope, just some resources. And then Temple cards, again, we're going to save these. We get them every single day. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I apologize. Newest one was Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga does work well. We're still building her out quite a bit. She works well in a couple different formations, including crowd control with Khazard. So Khazard will actually extend the duration of Baba Yaga's crowd control. We've seen her in a couple different formations. We've also seen her utilized a lot within the Cursed Realm. So the Cursed Realm, we're still top 12, which is awesome. So we're getting some Stargazer cards out of here. But a lot of players within the Cursed Realm are utilizing Baba Yaga. You can see even Oku right there. Some of the newer heroes in here are being utilized. Alero's in there as well. A lot of heroes we're seeing into different formations that players are focused on and players are using. Dimensional heroes, guys, you buy them one and done. That is really the really big thing to focus on, guys, is once you do and once you get, once you have Baba Yaga, that's it. It is one and done, guys. The hero is built. You are completely done. I think we might have someone in, oh, we got some rewards. I didn't know if we got anything out of the ship, which we did, guys. Stargazer cards. Look at that. We got some Stargazer cards. We need one more copy there. Oku, again, we need one copy. Audrey, we have not built yet. Alero's getting up a little bit built, but could it be a pull for Frampton? It is. No, just some more resources. I was going to see if we could get Frampton or the diamonds out of there, but that's okay, guys. 2 pulls closer to getting that done. So thanks for stream. I'm trying to formations you had in 41-4. Yeah, guys, chapter 41 specifically is incredibly difficult to get through. It scales super fast, just like we've seen, guys, some of the ending formations at level 740. So you're talking almost 200 level deficiencies. It scales super, super fast in here. What's going on, Andre? We're just, what are the top 3 Graveborns? Honestly, top 3 Graveborns, guys. Number 1, Grez. Grez is the hero you have to build. You have to build him for Cursed Realm, Twisted Realm, used and own the Grez. Absolutely, I would build out Grez as number 1, followed by Oden. Oden is an absolute monster when it comes to formations, puts out an incredible amount of damage. And then third, I would go with Pharrell. Pharrell, energy disintegration, multiple forms of crowd control, super strong when you're building him, is run again in meta formations in a bunch of different places. Absolutely a big priority to build out. Is Thane a priority between the Awakened heroes? Honestly, Thane is super strong within PvP, guys. Outside of there, there's not a lot of places that they're used. Even within the campaign, I don't see any stages, even with the newer sets, that people are using Awakened Thane within formations. A lot of people said Awakened Thane does not work in the campaign at all, but when it comes to PvP, when it comes to everything else, they do work well. And Panda Bites, another supporter. Wow, guys, absolutely loving it today. That is crazy. Damon works well. What about Damon? Damon does work well, but he's a hero, again, that a lot of people kind of bench later. So he's a hero that is in some formations. Using him early within the campaign works incredibly well. As you continue farther, most places do not use Damon. You see him in the formations every now and then, but he does get kind of backlined. Which again, the other kind of turn to this is when it comes to the Graveborn, guys, is remember, you have the towers. So that's really the big thing, guys, is all of the heroes that you're focusing on. When you start getting single team, when you start getting double team, Damon's in every formation in here. They have to be in here because when you look at the heroes, again, you have to have 10 built heroes within these formations, making it incredibly hard to go through the faction towers. It just waits. Just like what Red said right there, if you're looking to build one Awakened hero and you're only choosing one, wait to see them. Wait to see the other Awakened heroes that come. Just like we've seen with the engraving, things of that nature. since it is hard to get cards, if you're not buying cards, if you know you're only going to build one Awakened hero, wait till you have about 500 to 600 Awakened cards or time emblems, and then you'll be able to build the hero. You'll actually be able to build the hero all the way up to Ascended, possibly get some more copies out of there. It works incredibly well if you wait to build out the heroes. If you're like me, guys, I buy cards out of the shop. So one of the biggest purchases that I make is the monthly card, guys, right here. Getting this. So I get an extra time emblem out because I buy the deluxe monthly card. Every single month we pick this one up. It's really the only purchase that I make anymore, but I get one emblem out of here, and then I do get one emblem out of here every single day. So we get 2 emblems every single day. That's 60 emblems a week. Is it possible we're going to get a dimensional tower? Yes. The dimensional tower is going to come in time, guys. There's been some discussion around it. It will come in time, and I think it's going to pop up right down here in the bottom, or it could be this little landmass in here leading to another dimension. But a dimensional hero is coming. Honestly, how many cards do ascend the Awakened Thane? On average, 500 to 600. That is on average 500 to 600 to get a hero from unlocked to ascended. 500 to 600 cards is what we have roughly seen. Building it in there, again, some RNG. If you have really good rates like what I had today, a little bit less. But if you are waiting to build them, 500 to 600 cards roughly is how many it is going to take to get the copies and get enough copies to take them to build them. But remember, guys, again, we got cards out of Winds of Change. We got cards out of the Disaster's Emergence. We got additional cards out of the Voyage of Wonder. Lilith has gave us a incredible amount of cards. You know, they didn't really give us that many Stargazer cards, but time emblems, you've actually got quite a few out of there, which again is very cool to see. So again, guys, all right, that'll do it. We got through one single stage and only one single stage in 41, but we're going to continue making progression in here. Continue pushing chapter 41 anytime we can. I want to get through 41, get into 42, 43. That is the reason why we are still focused 100% on power leveling, guys. The levels within AFK Arena make an incredible amount of difference, which is the reason, again, we are looking at power leveling this account through everything, guys. It is my biggest focus by far. Getting more essence out of everything that we can do to go ahead and continue through here. So again, guys, happy Sunday to you and your family. Go out and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you guys for joining me for live stream. We had like 10 subs. We have, I think, 5 new members. Crazy. We even got some super chats out there, which is amazing to see with all the love and support. We are almost to 25,000 members at this point. Definitely going strong, guys. The AFK Arena short contest is ending on the 5th. We have 4 more days, guys. If you can vote for my Awakened Thane video, it is the video that I submitted to get the diamonds. So they're going to give me free diamonds if I can rank within the AFK Arena contest. It's up on Facebook. It's up in a couple different places. So I really hope that I can play somewhere in there to get some bonuses out of there. So again, guys, thank you guys for joining me today. And as always, thank you guys for watching.